Hey, James.
Morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I don't know. I'm seeing double. I'm seeing double.
Do not adjust your TV screen. It's
No,
the thing.
it's Food Network's Harry Potter Wizards of Baking. It kicks off the holidays with a new chapter of magical dessert artistry. Wow. I watched this. It was crazy. Today I have James and Oliver Phelps. Guys, first thing I got to ask is, what was it like being back on that back set, back lot on that set? Because when you walked in, it was the Great Hall. For YouTube, what was it like?
Yeah, it was, to be honest, it's quite a nice little time portal because I go back thinking I'm in my 20s. So I felt really, really youthful, because like once you go into it, it is just like going back in time. But the cool thing about being on the show again is being able to be here back in the wizarding world, but also seeing it through the eyes of the contestants as well, who most of them are huge Harry Potter fans as well.
Definitely. What was it like for you?
It's kind of like if you went back to your high school or your college or something like that, like these places where you've had so many good memories. I probably have better memories on Potter than I do at my high school, though, to be honest. But like going back to that place, and but now you're able to experience it with like the contestants, for example. A lot of them are big Harry Potter fans. So when we were walking, when we filmed the first episode on the Great Hall, and you could see how much just being there meant to them. So that was really special to see.
What's even more special, Oliver and James, was I kept thinking, do these people have engineering degrees or architectural degrees
Yeah,
because of
right.
what they talk about
I
that a
mean,
little bit? Because that was so amazing what they were doing.
yeah, and then you just see like there was. I remember the one team as well. Like they were going around their piece. They were making a book, and then all of a sudden, Andy just starts this amazing calligraphy, as well as being an incredible baker. He just has this like amazing eye for text and stuff. And there's all, as you say, there's all these side talents that they've got, and you think, right, these guys are on a different level to just your standard, stay at home baker type thing. Like they've got so many different talents, and it's great that this show's able to exhibit those. But some of them are self-taught. Like there's some guys who obviously went through culinary school and they went some trouble like learned in France, and but some guys literally are self-taught. So I like to think that some people who watch the show who are generally really good, it could maybe give them the push to try out for a career for themselves.
I'm not sure because what got me more than anything was the talking hat. That was just that
Yeah.
was that was amazing. And the other thing was the little cakes with I guess the dragon or angels on it. And they
That thing was the best thing I've ever tasted in my life. Anyway, I'd only describe it as in London, if you went to Harrods, they would be charging nearly £100 for that one dessert. It was out of this world. Like it was so amazing.
all right, Oliver James, let's talk about that. Which one of the dishes were your favorites?
Oh, this is like choosing between your favorite kids now. This is going to be oh, I mean that one on the first episode, that one just stuck out because it was just mind blowing, like how good it was. But then there was some other cakes. There was like a baklava cake. There's so many different like some had more of a chocolatey dessert in it type thing. So, and the cool thing with being the host is that because we're not part of the judging team, we just go around with little teaspoons. Like, can we try a bit of that? Just like, perks of the job, definitely. But also, we learned that like chefs and bakers, they're very keen to see you like while they're in the process. They're
Mhm.
normally very keen to let you try it to make sure that they're on the right track. And once we twigged this is what they like to do, we literally come armed with like a dozen teaspoons just to pick off, and then eventually the producers would be in our ear saying, "Stop eating all the food. Let them bake this."
And some of them were so amazing. Now, it was very interesting watching some of the elimination rounds.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit because I really felt sorry for some people.
Yeah. So when we go on, when we go on the set to do so, like we kind of double check because we'll hear in our ear who it is, but also I want to make sure we get the right name. So before we go on the set, we're like talking with the judges, like, so who is going home this today? And you go on set, and I'll be there like staring off. I don't have eye contact with anybody, and then like as opposed to like, oh, I don't know. So that's tricky because we do form friendships with these guys as well. You know, off camera, we're talking to them, we're getting to know all about their journey to get there. So it's quite a thing when we're like, I'm really sorry it's come to this part, but as I said earlier, luckily we're not in control of that decision. So it's we're one step removed from that process.
James, you shouldn't let him talk so much.
I can't get a word in, mate. It's like
no, not one word in, James. I know you guys been brothers for a long time, but you got to get in there every now and then. Okay, just a little bit.
This kind of work when we were filming, though. I'd let him talk so I could dive off and have some cake. This is normally how it...
Speaking of which, out of all the dishes, give me the top 3 that you guys enjoyed, not as far as eating, but how they actually looked at the very end.
The visual. So there's one, James, which was someone did a chocolate frog, but I don't know if you've seen the size of this chocolate frog. Like it took 5 men to lift it from the workstation to carry it to where it needs to be presented. Like it is a heavy chocolate frog. So that was incredible. There's the bow baton carriage where it had the horses pulling it, and just the muscle detail on the horses. It was like a model. That was one which was visually out of this world. Yeah, and then another team did a Dementor's mask, and it was just things like the detail that they've gone to is really incredible. And I think that what's great about the show is that it really celebrates it. It's not trying to go for accidents happening. It's all about really celebrating these guys' skills and really showing what is possible with these amazing artists.
Speaking of skills and artists, the next 4th of July, I want you guys to come to our city and have a display of fireworks right here in St. Louis. Just like you did.
Yeah, we need like a giant firework dragon maybe come through the arch.
We could be on the arch, couldn't we? That'd be great. Yeah, let's do
that. I've been speaking with Oliver and James Phelps. We're talking about Food Network's Harry Potter's Wizards of Baking. You got to watch it more than anything else. For me, it's the architectural look and the engineering and technology that goes into actually making these items. It's just great. Of course, Oliver and James would just rather taste a little bit every now and then. Fellas, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend.
Cheers, James. Thank you. Nice to meet you.